Hey everyone, WFIN News Director Doug Jenkins with you in the newsroom today. I wanted to give you an update on a story that we've been following up on this morning. Another rash of vandalism with BB guns reported in the city earlier this week. About 10 or so reported at various parts of the city. We went back and looked at some of the reports listed by the Findlay Police Department, and there are now more than 30 of these types of incidents that have been reported since the beginning of the month. I'm going to turn the camera around here real quick. We've put together an interactive map for you right now so you can kind of get an idea of the scope of what's been going on. These are all of the incidents that have been reported since November 30th. Most of them happened between the December 2nd and December 3rd. The one that really got our attention when this first got started was the incident at the Courier building. And that ended up being part of a larger group of vandalism that day, that happening on the 2nd of December. But then earlier this week, another rash of vandalism reported, and about 10 more incidents. There have also been some isolated incidents over the past few days and past few weeks as well. So, talking to Lieutenant Jim Mathias at the Police Department just a little bit ago, he mentioned that the neighbors should be looking out for each other. If you hear anything out of the ordinary, especially glass breaking, check your windows, check outside, see if you see anything going on. Also, if you live in any of the areas where these vandalism incidents have happened and you happen to have a Ring doorbell or any of those doorbells that have the video component to them, it might be worth checking back and seeing if you have anything on your video memory that might get a description of a suspect vehicle or anything like that. But again, this is a large swath of vandalism across what appears to be a random part of the city. I'll go back to the map here real quick. I'm going to post a link to this in the description of this video once we stop here. Really, the only concentrated area where you could say there's been several incidents will be in this part of Washington Street. There were 4 incidents over a 1-week period. But once you zoom out, that's about the only cluster that develops. You got a couple over here on Putnam Street that happened during that same time frame as well. Other than that, it's fairly spread out through the city, not just one neighborhood affected. Again, I'll put a link to the map on this story. Once we get off of the Facebook Live here, I'll go back and edit the description and let you know where you can find out this information. We'll also have a full report coming up at 10 o'clock on 1330 WFIN. Of course, if you have any information on these BB gun incidents, you should call the Findlay Police Department, the non-emergency number, and they can help you file a report that way. The number for that is 419-424-7150. I'm Doug Jenkins in the newsroom.